Yo, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What's good, King?
Oh shit, man. Shit was popping.
Nothing much, man. I can't call it, man. Um, how's everything with you?
I'm good, man. I'm shit, I'm working.
As
Trying to keep
always.
working, man.
As always, nothing changes, right?
Nah, man.
Uh, let's talk, Dan. Let's talk. Um, is it safe to say you've had a rough month? Can I go there? Or how do you look at it from your lens?
Actually nah.
Okay.
Nope. Nothing rough about it.
All people coming at you sideways. A lot of talk about leaving cars and people trying to put slave next to your name. And I know it's hard to tune it out, and you try to tune it out. But I know you see what's going on, though, Danny. Come on now.
Well, I mean,
And I
a
know you're
lot
gonna
of
take the
it.
high road. I know you're gonna take the high road because you don't really like the bullshit. I know that. But let's just, I'm just trying to see where you coming from with yours.
Again, I really got into this for the rapping. I got into this for the bars. Unfortunately, sometimes politics, the game became a business. It wasn't a business when I started doing this. So, I just had to adjust and just go with the flow with how the game worked today. Uh, of course, I got a lot of backlash for backing off of the Rosenberg battle.
Mm-hmm.
But it was nothing personal. It was strictly a business decision. And Easy got his bread. I sent him a little, probably got a little extra than what he sent me. You know what I mean? So,
Mm.
um,
Any reason why you did that, or
any reason why I sent him some extra money?
yeah,
Just on the strength,
okay,
just cause, you know what I mean? And so, you know, again, that was really a situation that I just was in the middle of, with URL and Easy. Um, I don't know what to call it. But in the
politics as
middle of that,
usual.
yeah,
Jay-Z song, politics as usual.
yeah, pretty much. And this shit, that ain't the last time that wasn't the first time somebody backed off a card. It's not gonna be the last. Um, it was it
EPMD,
was it was probably
repeat
it was
business.
probably the first time I backed off a card. But like I said, I rap every Saturday. I
Right.
rap every Saturday. I work the hardest out of anybody in this culture. So for me to back out for one, I'll take one Saturday off. It's a big blow up. And then people say, well, Danny, it wasn't because you backed off the cards, how you did it. It was 2 days beforehand, and this and that and the third. But even that was a specific reason. And of course, like I said, I don't. I kind of do everything behind closed doors. The
Right.
rapping should be the only thing people see.
Mm-hmm.
This is battle rap. It's not battle drama. It's not battle gossip. But unfortunately, it's been turning into that. The game has been turning into that. But it's still battle rap. So I only like to put out the rap portion to the public, the behind the scenes, because I know everything that's going on behind the scenes. But I also go by a code where you don't publicize shit that go on behind closed doors, and I just live by that. And unfortunately, because I live by that, it narratives get to live, and because I don't go and dispute and tell what really happened.
Mm-hmm.
People will tell their side of it, but then Danny don't say nothing. So anytime that's like if somebody said, "Yo, three got jumped at a
Mm-hmm.
club," and it didn't happen, right?
Right.
Let's just say it didn't happen like that, but you don't never go out and say it didn't happen. If you never tell the public it didn't happen, then to a lot of people, it did happen.
Right.
So and that's just kind of what I be a victim of just not telling business and not snitching. You know what I'm saying? But I've been feeling like lately I'm almost being forced into getting out of my character. I'm almost forced into start telling behind the scenes shit just to keep my name good. Because well, regardless of what's being said about me here and there, I can sleep at night because
Right.
I know the truth. I can sleep at night, you know. And now people want to paint my name or paint this of me. I think the culture know how hard I work and how much I do for this culture and how much I love the game. So, you know, minor discrepancies ain't gonna stop me from keep giving dope shows and being great. You know, that's really what it is. And I might have to eat and take some of them bullets and just because I don't want to break my own code. You know, I gotta take. Sometimes I feel like I just gotta. All right, you know that narrative is out there. Whatever. The ones that's in it, the ones that know the real know the real. As long as I know what's real, you know.
Do you owe your fans? Do you owe that to your fans to let them know the real though? Because Danny, all right, let me ask you this. Because you talk about business, right? It sounds like to you, and I agree with you on this, that you wish business wasn't so public, right? Is it fair to say that?
Right. Yeah, you're right. You know, I just wish shit wasn't so publicized, man. That part of the game is whack. But again, the culture has kind of turned into that, and it's unfortunate because a lot of times the drama supersedes the actual rap battles. People be talking about this didn't happen or he said that or this happened more so than they breaking down people bars and trying to figure out who won the battle. So that when it becomes that the drama is priority and the battle rap is second, that's when the game is in danger of becoming a caricature of itself or becoming a joke. The art ain't important no more. It's the drama. I feel like it's if you like drama, they got TNT out there. They say we love drama. If
Right.
you like drama, they got Love and Hip Hop. They got all these South Central Baddies, all these reality shows. You can get your drama. You know, people got enough drama in their life. I don't know why you would want to come to battle rap to get drama. You don't need to come to battle rap for the drama. Battle rap should be entertaining. It's you should love the game, and you know sometimes the fans, the media, and the battlers themselves put the drama before the raps. And when I'm just caught up in, you know, I just been caught up in controversy after controversy. But you know what? It's been that way from the start of my career. I'm used to this. You know, when when I didn't sign the URL contract 2015, you know, for the UFF, you know, I was pretty much kicked off the league. I set up my own battle with Rex, paid $12,000 out of my own pocket, was ridiculed for that, caught drama for that, caught drama for my wife going through her drug addiction, that battle that she won. You know, I had to hear that. You know, I had to hear about my kids. You know, this ain't new. This part, everybody coming at Danny Meyer, that's not new. But when you great and you trying to be the GOAT out here, that don't come for free. Like it's a price. It's a price that come with that.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you feel from not doing the trenches card and then focusing on the 2-on-2 with Miss Hustle, was your mind somewhere else? And I'm going somewhere with this, but I want to ask you that first.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah.
Was it hard for you and Hustle to connect? Because she put it out there, Danny. Like, you know, I don't know. Did you hear the comments that she made?
I seen her comments. I seen her comments.
How do you feel about that?
Confused.
Okay.
You know, confused. You know, if you know, again, if you gonna tell it all, and she didn't tell it all. She only told her side. So, you know, again, that and it's unfortunate and it's bewildering because we're teammates. We're EFB.
Right.
You know, I would never, you know, go public and badmouth any of my EFB teammates. I don't badmouth back. I don't even badmouth my enemies.
You don't.
I
But
don't even do
is
that.
there truth? Hold on, Danny. Is there truth on what she said though? Because I have to ask you that.
There are some, yes, there is some truth to what she said, some truth, but then
Which is
I got my side of it as well.
all
And
right.
honestly, it's not about who did what or who didn't do this or who didn't do that. Look, this despite everything, despite what happened, we still, a lot of people felt that between Jerry West, Lou Castro, me and Hustle was one of the better battles of the whole card.
I gotta disagree, Danny. I'm a Danny. Listen, you're in my top 5 in the males, and she's in my top 5 for females. And I felt respectfully, I'm gonna be honest, I'm real talk with you. I felt Hustle did not want to team up with you. Her mind was set on being a teammate with Shotgun Suge and standing in front of Calico. Calico said he didn't want to battle a female, and then you're right, y'all are supposed to be EFB, but I felt like there was no chemistry and continuity between y'all two compared to Lou Castro and Jerry West.
Well,
she put out there that it was I'm sorry.
It was. I mean, the team was set up after I believe Calico refused to battle.
Right.
So they switched it. I mean, because originally it was me and Jerry West versus Charlie Clips and Lou Castro.
Okay.
And that was the original thing anyway. And so once they was like, "Yo, Danny, would you battle with Miss Hustle?" It was a no-brainer. Yes, absolutely. Now, given the circumstances, short prep time, me being on the West, her being, in New York,
right,
not getting a chance to even see each other till the night before the battle. I think all that contributed to we didn't. I don't think it was the best that I could have done for sure. But I think, given the circumstances, it was an entertaining battle.
But Danny, let me ask you a question. When she says that she tried to get you on the phone and you ain't pick up, is that true?
No, that's not true. That's not true.
Well, you gotta put that out there, though, Danny. Respectfully, I'm not asking you to shit on Hustle. That's not it, because I rock Hustle. I got mad respect for that sister. But
there were days, there was a couple days I couldn't get in touch with her. There was a couple days she couldn't get in touch with me. We both also got our regular lives going on. She's 3 hours ahead. I'm 3 hours behind. It's this miscommunication going on throughout the entire process, and so again, for her to even do that, and especially do it publicly, it's bewildering because we're teammates. If there's been games when Kobe had to take over the game for the Lakers, and his teammates was missing shots, not getting back on defense, and he just had to take over the game and win the game. But he didn't go to the post game interview and shit on them. He just said, "Yo, we can do better, but we still got the W." Now, in terms of me and Hustle, I think we did as well, not as well as we could have, but I think we did good for the all things considered. With me going through the easy drama that week, us not really being able to lock in from coast to coast like that, not being able to see each other till the night before the battle. So it was what it was. And besides, me, her, and Jerry West all agreed that we don't care who wins the battle because either way, EFB wins. It's a 2-on-2. If Jerry and Lou win the battle, that's good for them. If Danny and Hustle win, it's good for us. It's a 2-on-2.
I never thought I would say this. It felt like it was Miss Hustle featuring Danny Myers.
That's how it was designed to be.
It was that's the blueprint?
That's how it was designed to be.
Why? Why though? Why a 2-on-2? Why?
Because she's the only woman on the card.
Absolutely, I give a props to that.
And I felt like why minimize her role? And if you also notice, when I battled with Tink, when the 2-on-2 with Tink versus Ace and Swamp, I just let Tink rock out, it was Tink featuring Danny Myers. Like I'm more of a team player, so it's like I don't gotta be the star of the 2-on-2. Like I'll play the back.
But let me ask you a question. Was it designed like that? because y'all couldn't link up together, so it's easy to be like, okay,
Nah,
I'm gonna pass you the
it was
rock, and
designed
then you
like
rock
that
off.
just from off the rip.
Okay.
Off the rip, I wanted her to be the standout of that moment. And I think she did her job. She did exceptionally well. I think she did phenomenal considering she's the only woman. She's performing. She's barring a couple lines where I missed, where I didn't come in where I was supposed
Yes,
to
I
come
beat
in
that.
at. She came in for me and carried that. So I definitely salute her for that. But for her to complain about that is beyond me because that's what a teammate does. If your teammate or your partner having an off game, then you pick up the slack for your teammate and you keep it moving. You don't
But
complain.
some
You
people
don't
say Danny Myers don't have off games like that.
again, considering it was a 2-on-2, us trying to, lock in from two different coasts
Right.
over the phone. She also got a lot of stuff going on. Danny got shit going on. I was going through the easy shit, trying to get people on the phone, make business. It was a bunch of shit going on. So I saluted her and thanked her for picking up the slack for me in this battle. But again, this is what teammates do. It's like, you know what? I got it. And that's what she did. So I would never badmouth her. She said, you know what, Danny, don't trip. I got you. Don't trip. But I didn't put out everything. I didn't say everything that went on. I'm
Well,
still wrestling.
I
I'm
mean,
still
listen.
wrestling with that part because I'm still wrestling with that part mentally because I'm not a tit for tat person. I'm not
Right.
you went and said this about me and try to drag my name. Now let me do the same to you. Like I don't want to do that unless I'm backed into a corner. So I'm not gonna press the launch codes.
Did you hear when she said she cried in the bathroom?
Huh?
Did you hear the part when she said that she cried in the bathroom and Chico said it was your fault?
Wait, what happened?
Did you hear that she cried? She said she cried in the bathroom and Chico said it was not your fault, it's the bar guard's fault.
Okay.
I just here's
No,
my thing.
I didn't hear that. But
Yeah, that was said. I heard that.
Well, okay, I'll take the blame for this. I'll take the blame for it. But her crying, like I mean,
well, let me ask you this: do you think also
why I'm confused is because we lost the battle, but why are you tripping for it? You did your part. You did your part, and we all sat down and agreed that we don't care who wins.
Okay.
So why when they win the battle, it's a big deal? When we already said we don't care who wins, we just want to put on a dope show.
But maybe she felt like it was one-sided on the dope, like she played her part for the dope show, and she was waiting for you to match her energy and match what she was doing. Can that be it at all?
I don't know what's going on with her. I don't know what's going on with her, honestly. Again, man, listen. A lot of URL staff told me that was one of their personal favorite battles of the night. A lot of the fans felt that was one of their favorite battles of the night. Lou and Jerry did their thing. Miss Hustle did her thing. Now, was I 100%? No. But again, I still feel like for everything that was going on that week and just the circumstances, Lou and Jerry were able to link up in New York with
Bronx,
one
Brooklyn,
another.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, they were able to link up, a couple of times prior to the battle. Me and Hustle didn't see each other until like 7:00 that Friday night. And even then we didn't get a whole night of practicing because she had to get her hair done. She, and she still got all her bars off. So I don't know why, like, how could you feel bad about you had a good game. You had a good game. Now, did you want to win? Of course you want to win because you want to win every battle. But when it's a 2-on-2, and it was agreed that we just really want to go out there and have fun. I don't. Why is it a big deal if you lose the battle when you said you don't care if you lose?
Mm.
That's all I'm tripping on. Like, what's going on? But again, yeah, it's a whole lot of I like I said, don't play with the men that got the launch codes.
Mm.
I'll leave it at that. I'll leave it there. I'm not bashing her. She did her job. I told her, I tweeted out thank you, because she picked up my slack. She picked up my slack. Where Danny missed bar, she saved my ass. So, but I don't, if two soldiers is in the battlefield and one of them trip and fall or get shot,
Yeah.
and your fellow soldier drag you to safety, he not finna be like, damn, this nigga almost got us killed. Yo, this nigga is the reason. Nah, you saved your teammate's life and you move on. You get your medal and you move on. And it's a team. Not only were we teammates, but we're group members. So to throw me under the bus publicly that's just not my get out. That ain't my style. That's not my style. Because if Miss Hustle had an off game and I had to carry it, I would never be on nobody's spaces or nobody live downing her. I would take blame for my partner having an off game if it were the other way around. I would take the blame. That's just the type of person I am. Everybody in the culture know that about me. Ain't nobody ever seen me go on somebody's show and bash them.
No.
Especially a team member.
Right.
That's
Let me ask you a
that's the
question.
only part. Now she can feel she's entitled to be upset and be angry at me and be like, damn nigga, you lost us the fucking game,
So what did she
can
say to you
have
after
that.
the song? What did she say to you after the battle, after the stage? Because y'all went on 15
I'm
minutes
mad
of
at
fame.
you. I'm mad at you. That's all she said and walked off. I'm mad at you.
Okay.
And I
She walked off. She walked off on the 15 minutes of fame interview. That looked kind of awkward a little bit.
Yeah, that was she was just emotional, but I mean, that's my first time working with a woman, and I wouldn't even allow this experience to deter me from working with a woman again in the future.
Okay.
But I just had to learn her personality and learn the things about how her mind works. I had to learn that during this process. I've known Hustle for years. We at one point had the same manager with Shell Bell. Shout out to Shell Bell.
Shout out Shell.
We've always been on a team, no matter what. We always been on a team and never had no falling out. Yet at the same time, we never actually had to work together. So I think sometimes you just don't know people until you gotta deal with them on an everyday basis, and then you start learning little this and that and the third, the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Let me ask you a question. Do you feel she wanted you as a partner?
Well, with her tweeting out things like, "Oh, me and Suge would have like."
Right.
That's fine. You and Suge would have. I'm sure you guys would have rocked the stage, and you and Suge probably would have won. I never not wanted her as my partner. In fact, for me, it was an honor to even be on a team with her. She's one of the women goats. I'm one of the male goats.
Mount Rushmore, absolutely.
She's one of the women goats. I'm one of the male goats. I feel like, that it was for me. It was just an honor. Now her experience, obviously, is she has a different look on it. But as far as her saying this and that like I said, she can tell her side.
Well, give me a little bit of your side, though, sir. Can you rebuttal what some of the stuff she said?
Man, like I said,
looks
I got
crazy on your part,
man.
because we never heard it about you before.
Listen, if I get to talking, shit shake, bro. Shit shakes badly. And again, I just, I'm just going. I don't know. I probably got to sleep on it, man, to see how I feel. Because just again, you said what you had to say. If I'm her, I would just leave it at that. and I'm still not even upset. I'm still not. I'm not. I never once got mad. I never once text her some, no out of line. I didn't text her. I didn't tweet. Even right now on this show, I'm not bad, Malcolm. I'm
Why
not
didn't you reach
upset.
out? Why didn't you reach? Did you want to reach out to her at all? You ever reached out to her and have a conversation? You
I
didn't want to do
feel
that?
like I do. I did have a missed call from her yesterday.
Okay.
Yeah, and it wasn't intentional, but yeah, I saw that she had called me, and I decided not to call back. Decided not to call back just because.
Any reason why?
Yeah, there's a reason why. I mean, you just went and bashed me. My thing is this: you just went and bashed me publicly
Right.
on these on the internet, and then call me. My thing is, if you gonna do that, call me first.
Ask backwards, maybe, right? You should call me first.
Yeah, don't call me after you done said all this and that the third. Again, I'm not upset. It's just I probably just wasn't ready to talk to her yesterday. I'm not saying that if she calls me tonight or tomorrow, I won't answer, but because I don't hold grudges.
Right.
It happened. It's in a moment. We move on. We listen. We took an L, and I'm happy for Lou and Jerry. She need to be happy for them and stop
You
being
0-2
so.
against Jerry, sir. You 0-2 against Jerry. I don't know where you and Jerry went.
I can't beat Jerry West. My kryptonite. Can't beat the homie, man. I
Oh,
can't beat the homie. But look again. It should be more of a congratulations to them instead of a point fingers at this is why I didn't perform up to my capability because of this nigga. Danny held
Well,
me
if that's the
back.
but hold on. If she puts that out there and you're not saying nothing, what are we gonna think? If you
Then
play
it looks like that. But again, like I just told you earlier, I could sleep at night knowing the truth. I could
okay.
sleep. Public opinion don't change my life. It don't pay my bills. It don't. But again, if I felt like my back is against the wall, I will push the launch codes. And it's ugly. So I probably could tell you behind the scenes, but
Okay. All right. Do you think she would have done that to Geechee Gotti and Rum Nitty? Put that out there like that? If the truth.
I feel that she would, man.
Okay.
If Rum and Geechee had an off game, she probably would have done the same thing, man. I
Okay.
just Hustle kind of don't hold her tongue
He
to
does it.
nobody.
He does it.
She kind of like expresses herself. And as you can see, if I just feel like, damn, if you treat a teammate like this, I would hate to be your enemy. If you would throw your teammate under the bus this bad over a 2-on-2 battle, over a loss, you act like here's the thing. Here's the thing, bro. If we lose the battle, we get in the same back end. If we win the battle, we get the same back end. I never got a bonus.
Or maybe she take the craft that serious, even though it's 2-on-2,
I
to be
take
fair
the
to Hustle.
craft serious too. But I
Of
also
course
feel
you do. Of
like
course you do. I'm not questioning
I
that.
take the craft serious too. But I also feel like she should be considerate of the circumstances. We was put together last minute. You way over there in New York. I didn't get it. I wasn't able to get hooked up with you. You didn't fly to the West. You had shit you was doing that if she could put that out there if she wanted to. She had a lot of shit she was doing too. And so, but never once did I complain. I kept telling her, like, look, don't panic. We good. We gonna get through this. We
Don't get
good.
startled. Don't get started.
Several points, told me, hey Danny, I'm just gonna cancel the battle. I'm gonna cancel the battle because I'm not comfortable. I don't like this. And I'm telling her, like, we can do it. We can get through
But
these 3
Danny, what
rounds.
did she think about that? But to be fair to Hustle, she wanted to cancel the battle. Why? Because she felt the continuity, the chemistry wasn't there.
Yeah, she felt like that. She felt like the chemistry wasn't there, and she was panicking. Like, hey, we late. We late. We writing. We late with writing. I feel like we ain't gonna be able to get through these rounds.
But so she was uncomfortable, and you were comfortable. It sounded like
I'm always comfortable.
that ain't gonna work, Danny. You know that. That's not gonna work.
But see, that's what I'm saying. Different people work differently. And she told me that too. To her credit, she said that. She's like, well, I'm different than, I'm a different person, and I, again, I've mastered the art of not panicking.
Right.
She obviously, that's not part of her get down because
is that really a panic on her part, or is it more like she's just concerned about the material, how it's going to be reciprocated?
I think it was both. I think she was concerned, like I don't know if we gonna be able to, if we in sync. I don't know if we, but I could tell you this. Ask the other teams, ask the Slaves and the Authentics because a lot of those other teams also wasn't able to hook up until the night before the battle, and they was concerned.
Here's my question: should URL do a better job with the bookings than when they decided to do 2-on-2?
I think honestly, yes. I think in terms of it, when they do another double impact or whatever they want to call it, they should really kind of match up people according to proximity. So if we're gonna get two Cali dudes, let's get Danny and Geechee. Danny and Geechee can hook up in LA, several times before the battle. Don't get Danny and Hollow the Don. Hollow in Florida, Danny and Cali is just not the synchronicity is just not gonna be the same. I mean, and to be honest, even when you book two people that stay in the same range of each other,
right,
it's still not, they ain't gonna be able to hook up every day. People got dentist appointments, people got kids, people got just certain shit.
Right.
Motherfuckers, they not gonna be able to do it every day, but it will be a lot better than having somebody in California and somebody in New York coast to coast trying to do this shit over the FaceTime and only, you'll get better results if they do the booking differently next time.
So when you were at the face off, where was she at? Getting her hair done, or was she practicing away?
I won't. all these bullets is in the chamber. Like I don't, I held it down for her then. Even then when even then you talking about you carried me, shit. I held it down for her and then put her out there. So okay. I'm just a different type of, I'm a real teammate. I'm a real teammate. I don't think she grasped what being, because the thing is, if we lose together, Hustle. Let's keep it. No. If it's a 2-on-2, if you lose as a team.
I respect that, but let's be real. If people feel Hustle was the MVP of the squad,
that's fine. But if Kobe can be MVP of the Lakers and the team still loses. Kobe just don't go on to the playoffs by himself. If he averaged 40 a game, rest in peace, Kobe. But if he averaged 40 a game and they still didn't make the playoffs, he don't go to the playoffs. He still lost. So I'm saying, as a 2-on-2, okay. Listen, the battle was designed with her to be the lead. That's how it was like that.
That was the conversation.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right.
And I told her, like, hey, I said, you know what? With you being the only woman on the card, I feel like I have the advantage because our dynamic is different. We can come up with different type of bars that nobody else can come up with. And with you being the only woman on the card, you should be the star. I shouldn't be it shouldn't be the Danny Myers versus feature Miss Hustle show. It should be Hustle feature Danny Myers. And that's why it was designed like that. She did her job. She got every single line off. How
she helped you out. She helped you out after the second rebuttal. After the second rebuttal fell flat, she did take off. Can I say that?
Well, yeah, that was the start of the round. Like, right. Yeah, when the second rebuttal fell flat, she was actually supposed to rebuttal the Knicks. The Knicks need you. They said you 6'5" and banging. The Knicks need you. She was supposed to rebuttal that. And once she saw my rebuttal fell flat, she probably lost confidence in doing her rebuttal. So my first rebuttal landed, the second one didn't land, and they booed. So once that happens, I feel like, okay, your rebuttal can get us the momentum back. But she opted just to go straight into the round, which was still fire.
Okay.
Which was still fire, you know. But in this situation, I feel like the Titanic struck the iceberg. She got one life raft. She threw the life raft out there and saved herself and let me go down. And I will accept that. I accept it, but you don't have to publicize it. You can let the people, you can let the fans and the public say,
Danny wasn't Danny.
Danny wasn't there that night and Hustle carried him. You could have kept quiet on that. You didn't have to go and say that publicly. It might have been some shit they didn't notice. They don't know where I'm supposed to come in at. The fans don't know exactly where Danny Myers is supposed to come in at.
There was a couple lines where you came. It felt like you came a little late, though. Can I say that? There was a two.
Yeah, in the first round for sure. Yeah, I missed the line. Yep, right, and she took it over for me. And that was what she was supposed to do, though. But then when you highlight it and point it out, you make it obvious. Like as a teammate, you gotta basically throw me under the bus in order to highlight that. And you just don't do that at all to me. I just was raised different. I don't know. Everybody ain't the same way, and I just have to accept that. And it's cool. You don't gotta be how I am. Right. I'm the type that's not gonna never publicly put no business out there. If you the type that put business out there, that's on you, and that's just your get out. I just feel like if we were just we was a random team, right? But if we wasn't in EFB, we had no dealings with each other, and they put us together, I lose us the battle, and then you put me down, I can accept that more. But when we're in EFB outside of the 2-on-2 and you put me down, that's just you really don't supposed to do that.
Okay. Would you battle Hustle?
Absolutely. And in fact, we was supposed to battle before we was even teamed up. They was putting the cards together. We both got the call for each other. And we agreed. And then she called me like, hey, your name came across my desk. I was like, yo, your name came across my desk. And we was like, come on, let's give them a show. And shortly after, that went from us battling each other to us teaming up with each other. So, now I'm just like in a pure, since you did me like this, meaning, bash me in the public, I'm going to destroy you.
Destroy?
I'm not. It's no love. Again, I'm not mad. I'm not angry. But you treated me like a op. If we were to battle, I'm not treating her like she EFB. I'm gonna treat her like she a op, and it's up for her. It is what it is. And again, don't play with the men that got the launch codes. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just leave it there. Don't never fuck with the nigga that can nuke your shit. So I don't put, but me, I just kind of stand on, I don't put public shit, private shit. I don't put it public. I wear that. I wear that. But just know. Just know though. Just know. And I'm not the one to fuck with, bro. Real talk. Just to keep it all the way G, I'm not the nigga you want to fuck with in no capacity. I'm the nice guy. Everybody knows Danny Myers. Danny's the nice guy. He's
absolutely
always giving out props and positivity, but at the same time, do not fuck with me. Period.
I respect that.
And she's testing me. She's testing me. She's testing me. She's testing me. And I don't keep doing it. Don't poke at the sleeping bear. Really. Did I use any cuss words? No. I didn't use no cuss words. No. I didn't come over here with no bad energy.
No.
I admitted that I messed up. I admitted that she was the MVP, but she was supposed to be that anyway. How are you complaining about having a dope battle? You win some, you lose some, you just move on. It's not that. I hate to say that it's not that big of a deal, but it is really not. It's not. It's a fun battle with our friends. We're battling our homeboys. Why now? We was battling like some ops that we hated and we lost. Yeah, I would understand it, but we lost to our friends that we mess with, that we sat down with and agreed we don't care who wins. We just want to have a good fight. That's it. We did that. Job done. Hustle did her job. She did her job. Jerry and Lou did their job. It was phenomenal. Danny Myers was the weak link on the card. Okay, we move on. Next battle. That's it. Okay. Let them enjoy their win. Why does this have to overshadow their win? Why are we not talking about their performance?
Because you're Danny Myers and Miss Hustle, sir. That's why. Respectfully, sir.
You know what though? I still feel like we had some definite highlight moments in that battle. It ain't like we went in there and just completely bombed and it was just trash and horrible. And horrible. Now, like I said,
I got y'all getting 30.
Huh?
I got y'all getting 30.
You know, again, I felt like they won just in terms of being in sync, just their performance, this and that, the third. But I also feel like if you listen to the raps, me and Hustle was wigging on them. If we break down bar for bar, I don't feel like we got 30 bar for bar. But if we did get 30, then it whatever it happened.
The one hand down, one hand up. I 6 o'clock line. I like that. I rock with that.
Nah, nigga, don't give me no consolation point prizes, nigga.
I'll just give you that. You said you had lines, sir. I'll just point at the lines. I'll just point at the lines. The angry fan, Harlem Legend line you had. I like that too. I pointed out.
Nah, like
I'm
I
in my
said,
notes.
bro, we had bars. We had bars. It's dope. It's a dope thing. You know, the funny part about, I'm just like, people act like Lou Castro wasn't up there saying, if I give you the sex, people act like he didn't just say that. So then when I said that his mom said, when I give you the sex, they didn't know what the fuck I was talking about. And they booed it. And it was like, yo, I just rebutted that dumb shit he was just saying.
Wait a minute. Why you? I gotta say something though. The Wi-Fi password, that was cringy, Danny.
What you mean? What part?
The Wi-Fi password thing y'all did. What was that?
The Netflix. I mean, again, if I don't, again, man. I'll say this, man. The next time, I'll just say this, man. If put it like this, man. Next time, I'll just write the whole fucking battle.
Let me go here. Some people say they felt you should not have had the trenches line at all in none of your raps. You say what?
No, fuck that. No, fuck that. Everybody else can have a trenches bar, but the nigga who the whole trenches shit was really, I can't have one. Fuck that. I had to address it. I had to. Fuck they mean I shouldn't have a trenches bar when everybody's talking about Danny Myers not being on the trenches. What is they talking about?
Any concerns when you go to Philly can be kind of funny style. When you go to Philly to battle, can it be funny style? Do you feel going to Philly can be funny style for you?
Like I said, man, I'm outside. I do it all, man. I do it. Right. Matter of fact, Philly come out, man.
Who you battling in Philly? Who you battling at? Who?
Top floor Luke. My man Geechee Gotti going out there to battle my man 215 News. OBH News. Shout out to News. Shout out to Top floor News. Shout out to Stiz Battle Academy. They throwing a free event, free food, drinks, and free battles. Come out to the park. Enjoy yourself this Saturday.
Is Philly going to be receptive to the bar guard, sir? That's the question.
You know what, man? Philly's the toughest place. It's the toughest place that I ever battled.
Did Easy the block captain give the call out to try to boo you when you battle?
You
What we
know,
doing?
if that's the type of time they on, I'll eat that.
Okay.
I'll eat that too. You know, but just know I'm the bars don't stop.
Right.
It's not like, you know, I gotta really get him a show. Okay, I didn't show up for y'all last Saturday. I'm here. I'm back in Philly. I'm gonna give y'all a dope battle. You know, now if y'all just don't want to purposely fuck with it and boo every single thing that I say, then that's fine too. You know, I battled E-Ness in Philly. It's a tough crowd anyway. You battle Bill Collector in Philly. I've battled Kaboom in Philly. You know, I was supposed to battle Rosenberg in Philly. I'm battling Top Floor Loot in Philly. I battle News in Philly. I battle all the Philly niggas in Philly. Dead serious. You know, so it's a tough crowd. They not just giving you nothing anyway.
Right.
But I love it. It's that's a role game for you. Madison Square Garden don't cheer the Lakers when they come in the building.
If you're playing good, the Garden will switch up on you real quick, but that's a different story. Let me ask you a question. In your heart of hearts, do you wish you battled on the Trenches card?
Due to that environment and that setting, I love that setting.
Which,
if there was no politics behind it, I absolutely would have did it.
All right, so let me ask you this: if you had to pick between the Rosenberg battle or the 2-on-2 hustle, you got to pick one. Which one you have done? Would you
talking about without you're talking about without the politics?
Without the politics.
Stan, that's actually is a tough question, honestly, because you know,
Rosenberg, sir, knock it off. It's Rosenberg, knock it off.
You're saying if I only had to do one, I still would have did the 2-on-2. I got paid more.
Over Rosenberg?
I got paid more, bro.
Okay.
The game, like, you gotta, like, the love is there, but when this game will show you, it don't love you the same way you love it.
Sir, I've been saying for years that I feel you love battle rap more than battle rap loves you. I've been saying it about you for years.
It really is like that. It really is like that. So at this point, I'm about my motherfucking paper. So if whoever was paying the most, that's where Danny Myers gonna show up at.
Okay.
And, you know, so I still would have did the 2-on-2. And not only that, but again, it's an honor to battle alongside Miss Hustle, one of the female GOATs. Like,
absolutely, she's a GOAT.
Yeah, so it's a win-win either way it go. But maybe in the near future, me and Rosenberg can link up on a Philly street corner or wherever we gotta do this and get this battle done.
You know, people are worried about your 5 figures. I hear a lot of people talk about the 5 figures conversation that you have. Isn't that a multitude of battles? That's why it's 5 figures, right? Not to get too deep into it, but isn't that the reason why?
What is what?
The 5 figures thing that everyone's worried about your 5-figure deal that you got with URL while you didn't battle over here. It's a multitude of battles while you got the 5 figures, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay,
I mean, 5 figures was basically you know that's per battle anyway. But we're talking about like a multi-battle deal. Then yeah, the multi-battle deal is that's some bread. That's some bread, man. You know, again, you got to be about your bread because you can't be about for the love all the time, man. Because the minute you do something foul or perceived foul or you have a bad battle, they switch up on you so fast anyway. Not giving a fuck that you rap every Saturday or you went hard for 11 years straight for gave classic. I got a classic on every league. Like, what other person can say that? Like, it's not many of them that can say they got a classic on every league. You know, minus the few that I haven't been to yet. But when I go there, they getting a classic. You know what I'm saying? I haven't been on We Go Hard. Haven't been on Bullpen. Those are the 2 that I definitely want to rock out with before I hang it up. And I've been enjoying myself, man. I've been enjoying myself, even with the controversy, because you cannot let battle rap really depress you and stress you out in your regular real life.
Absolutely, I agree with that.
We lost a 2-on-2 battle. It's a bunch of other teams that lost 2-on-2 battles that same night. Yeah. Yes or no?
Yeah, absolutely.
My man Flair Soul was just talking to me about him and
Foots.
Foots losing.
Yeah.
Crowd chanting 3-0, 3-0.
Yes.
We not the only team that lost a battle that night. What happens? They move on. You still go home to your kids and your family. You get the same pay that you would have got if you would have 30. If they would have 30 John and DNA, they don't get a bonus.
Right.
They would have got the same pay. What they got though was an experience. They got an experience. I think that leveled them up. And so shout out to them. But as far as me and Hustle, we still got our regular life. I'm not stressing about it. Did you see me go anywhere and complain and cry? Or I don't know, bro. I'm built different.
Do you want to be on Summer Madness or you want to take a break?
Nah, man. Summer Madness got to be in a, you know. I think it's time for me and T-Top.
You and T-Top?
Okay. Yeah. I don't see Lux and Mook coming outside, so I gotta take who's available and who's willing to get in there with the bar guy.
Last question here. Do you think URL is having a good year? To me, they're still the #1 league, but in terms of 2023, I don't think it's their best year.
It may not be.
They've had a lot of years.
Up and down years.
Right.
They've had up and down years. I've seen where they was just on fire, and I've seen some years where it was just like everything.
This year's a little bit different, Danny. I don't know why I feel that. And that's not saying I'm bad about URL because I got respect for some of those guys, a lot of those guys over there. But I'm just talking in terms of battles, events. I felt John.
You know what it is, man.
Talk to me.
I think part of it is it's part of the battlers' fault. We got to be accountable for some of the stuff too, and then business. You got to put that in there. Kind of ruins things as far as their relationship with caffeine and how that's working out. It is my business because I work there. You know what I'm saying? But that's all that they got to figure that out. What's going on? Then the changing of the everything is free on caffeine. And then it's not free. Now it's back to pay-per-views. Now it's I think the business model changing, and things, the future is kind of uncertain. Yeah, I think that adds to the allure that URL isn't having its best year. But what we can do to help is I think we need to go back to talking shit. We need to go back to doing our own trailers and blogs and hyping battles up. You got people say, hey, there was no fucking hype for this Nome impact. Nobody cared. Nobody niggas didn't want to see these battles. So I get it. But we got to stop being lazy. And what I mean by that is URL will book the battle and the Reds will put a trailer together, and then the bloggers will kind of do their prediction blogs. But you're really not hearing nothing from the battlers themselves no more. And I think I'm gonna just kind of take lead and I'm gonna lead by example and just start back doing my own trailers and talking shit, and hyping, getting people hyped to see particular battles, So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. To kind of help, because here's the thing: battle rap is moving faster than it's ever been. Smack used to have an event once every 6 to 8 months, once a year. And so the battles that you did get, you was talking about them battles for a long time because that's all you had. So now when you get this league dropping a battle, that league dropping a battle, and URL dropping this battle on Monday, then they drop this one on Wednesday, they drop this one on Friday. The one that dropped on Monday, y'all stop talking about it by the time Friday come around.
Right.
And y'all don't got time to recap everything.
No.
Three don't have time to break down every bar from every battle, edit, upload. You don't got time for that, bro.
It's hard.
So if the battlers took it upon themselves to market and promote themselves a little bit more, there would be more excitement for these cards, man. And I will agree, it was minimal hype for this Nome impact. Outside of New Jersey Twerk and Nitty versus Rock and Geechee, I think these matchups just was kind of there.
Right.
They was just kind of there. People was just like, all right, whatever. So
did you see Hollow's tweet about
Huh?
Prep time? Did you see Hollow's tweet? Hollow the Don's tweet about prep time. Did you see that?
I talked with him about that.
Okay.
I had an hour-long talk with him about that before when we both was headed to the airport. Yeah, I knew he was going. Well, I didn't know he was going to tweet it, but we definitely had a very in-depth conversation about that, you know, and he expressed his feelings to me about that. And then I also saw Jazz counter with "You accepted it," and I thought that made sense as well. I thought that made sense. I didn't complain about me and Hustle not being able to hook up or having short. I didn't complain about it because I accepted it. I signed the contract and said, "Send me that first half of that money. We gonna get this battle done," and we did. You know, so I'm not complaining, but yeah, you can't feel like you're in unfavorable positions and then agree to something.
Right.
You know, same thing. Just to say, let's just say a man want to hook up with a woman. She got 3 kids, and she say, "Look, well, this will come with me." You know, I know you think I'm fine. We've been sleeping together. You think that, you know, everything in the bedroom is amazing, but my kids gonna come first, and they come with me. And if you say I accept that, I'll step in and be the dad, the stepdad, or whatever. You can't later on complain and say,
you can't. No.
This woman that left me with these MFing kids. These not even my kids. I'm spending all my money on these. These ain't even. You knew what the assignment was when you said yes. So same thing with battle rap, man. Like if they say, if Beasley called me and tell me, "Danny, look, such and such dropped out. I know you only got 7 days prep. Can you battle such and such on 7 days notice? Yes or no? Yes or no?"
Right.
I can easily say, "Nah, bro, that ain't enough time. I don't want to be up there talking." He say, "No problem. Call somebody else." And I just passed up the battle. But I can't tell Beasley yes. Go in there, choke my first round, stumble through my second, have a crazy third, and then go to Hip Hop Is Real or come to your show and complain that I only had 7 days.
Right.
You know, that's why I didn't complain about nothing that happened with me and Hustle on stage. I ain't complain. But she did.
She did, yeah, she did. Listen, Danny, I'm glad you took your time to give me a little bit. I
can only give you the minimum. I can only give you the minimal because, like I said, if I say what I gotta say, it's shit turns kind of ugly. So I don't want to go there yet.
All right,
that's
Danny,
not
I
my
appreciate
style.
you, brother.
It's not even my style.
I appreciate you, brother.
I appreciate you, family, man. And look, man, Danny Myers is outside. I'm working. I'm working.
God, I got
more bars on the way. More crazy shit on the way, man.
Peace and love, my dude.
Peace, family.
Easy.